the biggest LAN party in Taiwan. It's a yearly event, and so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we can't be there. We'd love to be there, but we have game 1 going on right now. Southeast Asia Wildcard Tournament, TMD Xiake on the blue side and Nova YaoYao on the red side.
We're gonna start right away. There's a Hawk Rider deployed, so YaoYao looks like he's gonna be running some of the pretty standard Hawk Rider decks here. We're getting a little bit of frame drop. Hopefully those players are okay. Well, we don't have to play that smooth. But Ice Golem going down the right side as well. Xiake going
with
back
the
to
graveyard.
basics.
Yes, back to his
Deploys
basics.
the graveyard. But YaoYao's ready with the defensive poison. Shields his tower from pretty much most of the damage there. And, well, the Night Witch is going to make short work of this Ice Golem, but will she be able to get that Electro Wizard? And yes, the bats.
Interesting choice of Electro Wizard for both players with the Infernal Dragon out. Not too sure why they both brought Electro Wizard. Obviously, Electro Wizards is one of the best defensive unit in the game, but without Infernal Dragon, I don't really see much use. But here comes another Hot Rider with the bats. Oh, the P.E.K.K.A is gonna.
I mean, it was almost expected, right? When you ban the Infernal Dragon, you're making a statement saying, I'm going to run something tanky and,
like and
I want to ban
Knight as well.
And when you run P.E.K.K.A, you gotta respect the possibility of an Infernal Tower. So Electro Wizard coming into play here does make a lot of sense. I do believe YaoYao is holding on to a Mega Knight here, since he is running Electro Wizard as well. It makes very little sense to run it otherwise. So I believe that last card should be Mega Knight. It makes sense. It fills up the elixir slot pretty nicely. He doesn't have any high cost ones. So he's running a different variant of what the normal Hawk Rider Lightning P.E.K.K.A decks. So
I'm a little surprised because this deck is not the current meta right now, but the current meta is the Hot Rider Mega Knight with Infernal Dragon. Obviously, without Infernal Dragon, that deck don't really work as well.
Because you can't deal with the P.E.K.K.A.
So that's a wasted graveyard by TMD Xiake. The poison completely shuts it down. And poison is really effective against graveyard now because the skeleton spawns on the outside ring. So if you have a poison to defend it, it will work really well against it.
The good thing about him having to use poison to defend is that Xiake will have to worry less about poison going onto his tower, which is actually pretty low now. On the left side, already down to 1200, and that is pretty problematic. So once again, the poison is going to be deployed. But this E-Wiz, if he kills off the other E-Wiz, he could actually get some damage in there. But unfortunately, gets himself tased out. So going to be doing very minimal damage here. But once again, it is going to cycle the wrong way.
That preemptive P.E.K.K.A is gonna
stop that Hawk. So very nicely done. Prevent additional damage to his tower. Everything matters in the Battle of Attrition. And the Night Witch coming out here, bats once again showing maximum value. Ooh, arrows being deployed there, missing the tower, missing the E-Wiz as well. A little bit of a misplay here coming out here from Xiake. Once again, committing to that graveyard. Really wants to push for this, but they're doing pretty much nothing at this point. With the tower and the poison, you can almost say shield. It seems a little bit impossible here. For him to hold the line, and
Xiake don't really have anything else that could bait out the poison spell, so it rendered TMD Xiake's graveyard completely useless. So YaoYao
there you go, Mega Knight.
So YaoYao
feels good to call right.
Yeah, always feels good to call it right, and then that Mega Knight gonna wreck that P.E.K.K.A. Hot Rider should be coming in very soon. There we go with the Ice Golem as well. The Ice Golem will tank at least 2 shots for the Hot Rider. Hot Rider is gonna get 1 hit. Oh wait, yes, one hit.
Get 1 hit. Yeah, all right. Bringing the game of attrition there even closer, but you have to note that YaoYao's tower is actually dropping pretty low itself, and he cannot use that poison to cycle. And now that the aggressive poison is coming out here from Xiake, it might just overwhelm YaoYao if he's not careful. But we'll have to be seeing, we're seeing it drop to 800 health now. Both towers on the same amount of hit points. Very, very close, and this lag is just making everything that much more exciting because we only see things 2 seconds at a time, which makes it extra hype. I don't know about you. I was like, okay, is the tower going to actually get hit? And he's like, no. Oh, he actually uses the poison aggressively, so he will not have the graveyard defense this time round, and it could turn around to bite him.
And he's
So,
using the bats as well.
yeah, using the bats as well. Arrows come in, and now if the graveyard gets deployed here by Xiake, we could be looking at a potential finisher. A double Electro Wizard is going to clean this one up there. But I think the decision from YaoYao to use poison offensively
He wants to cycle.
in that cycle
Yep.
does make a lot of sense as we are nearing this lethal range here. One more poison following this.
You need
is
one lock and one more poison.
and I
perhaps.
do believe this
Hot Rider
this Hot Rider
might
is
be able
going
to
connect.
get one hit.
Yep, it connects.
Wow.
And Xiake goes down. Game number 1. YaoYao feeling, you gotta be feeling pretty good about himself here.
Beating
And,
Xiake in the first game. Great decision there, banning the Tornado. Tornado is very strong against Hot Rider, so that he could use the Hot Rider freely. And obviously the P.E.K.K.A is a very expensive counter against the Hot Rider, so you're always spending extra 3 elixir against it, and then you have the possibility of letting it get one hit on the tower regardless, unless you
unless you E-Wiz. So it's 11 for to stop the entire Hot Rider. And if that 11 doesn't push in and do any damage, then you have effectively traded 11 for 4. And that is super low value. And yeah, YaoYao just came with a better deck, and he's 1 game up. Xiake, man. He's on the rocks.
Yeah, he's on the rocks. So including the losses against Tali is 0-4 so far. So man, he gotta bounce back very strongly here against YaoYao. I believe this is a best of 3 instead of a best of 5.
Yeah, you have to remember that as well. I mean, in the final, we were
best of 5.
Yeah, we were more used to the best of 5. So there's, again, like we said, more wiggle room. But in a best of 3, you have just 1 more game to fix your problems, man. And then you are going to the lower bracket where you are just 1 series away from elimination. And it's gotta feel bad. I mean, 2nd place, you know, you're playing against the 5th place. It's like they rigged it for you. It's like, all right, 2nd place, you got a better chance. But if the 5th place kicks you in the behind, then
yeah, what can you do, right?
What can you do?
Yeah. So
Nova strong.
Nova strong. Nova strong indeed. We already have 1 Nova player in representing Southeast Asia, Nova Tali. I'm sure he's pretty excited. I heard that they will be flying in as soon as mid next week. But we have the 2nd game coming up now.
All right.
TMD Xiake on the blue side and Nova YaoYao on the red side. If YaoYao wins this, he could actually advance to the next round, and TMD Xiake will drop down to the losers bracket.
Yeah, that is a bad situation to be in. All right, so we're gonna open here with a Knight here from Xiake, and YaoYao with that Mega Minion. Looks like he is running some cannon card technology here, so we might be looking at a potential gunpowder strategy.
Yeah.
No pump has been banned. Ooh.
It looks very similar. Oh, it's a Golem.
Oh, what up?
Cannon card deck that becoming much more popular recently.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that miner though. Just trying to cycle through some elixir. I think it's lockbait with not lockbait, miner chip.
It's
right?
just minor poison.
control.
Yeah. So it seems like the classic minor poison here with the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower view.
Nice zap.
Ooh, that zap.
I don't know how much that zap's gonna do though, but I guess it will work for the cycle. The Inferno Tower is going down though, so these Golemites will get some damage onto the tower, and that zap actually did do a little bit of work. But here comes the E-Wiz, so it does hint towards Xiake running something tanky as well with that E-Wiz on the board. And the miner actually gets in, the E-Wiz now getting deployed there in return here from YaoYao. Is there a potential counter push that could be coming? I'm not sure. Does he have
not too
ram?
sure. Now, YaoYao is very risky here because he is not running any pump. And using a Golem deck with no pump means that you are just waiting for double elixir time, which we will come in very soon in about 10 seconds. So he might just want to counter push. He wants to look at what Xiake does with this first. But the cannon card will target the Knight, and then miner comes in.
Putting a Golem in the back as well. That is quite a statement to make that the miner is going to continuously chip away at the tower, but this is his chance. The Mega Minion a little bit too far forward. Yeah. So that is going to be,
it's going to be
one of the guardians of the Golem wasted. But the E-Wiz is here, so it's going to make Inferno Tower a lot less effective here. And the aggressive poison already going down here.
Good value, taking out the
counter miner. Oh wow, counter miner here coming out. And the zap, was it thrown out?
Nice, that miner was really good. The Golem is still half health. Should be able
Yeah,
to get to the
cleans
tower.
up.
Look at that cannon cart. Cannon
Yeah.
cart might be able to get to the... Oh, but the knight is there to block it.
Meanwhile, Golemite's just punching away at that tower. It is still getting value.
My.
And we'll see what happens here. The E-Wiz going to get sniped out. Mega Minion going to be cleaning up those goblins as well. But there's a uncontested miner in the back of YaoYao's tower there. So that's going to be down to 800 health with that log coming in down to 796. So very close to lethal here. Has to be very careful. And again, the miner coming in there. Oh no, YaoYao mispredicting on that miner, allowing to get a few more hits in. And with that poison chip, he might just be going down here to attrition.
One more.
Has to be super careful here.
One more poison cycle will
one more
do it.
poison cycle will do it.
Needs
There's
a
the
zap
zap.
now.
Resets the Inferno Tower, but is it going to be enough? I do not believe so. All Xiake has to do is cycle back to that poison, and he will be home free. And I do believe he will be taking this one. The cannon cart dying on that wrong, just a few inches too short of that bridge, and he will be forcing it to a third game there. Xiake,
man,
survives on the skin of his teeth. I think he was about to lose his tower. Yeah.
That Electro Wizard at the end there was perfectly placed, and I thought TMD Xiake played really well there, and just taking the opportunity to miner poison at the right time, and then not allowing the golem to do anything. That Inferno Tower was very crucial, although it was stopped by the miner and Zap for a couple of times, but the golem just can't get near enough to the tower to do any damage at all. And the cannon cart, every time it was blocked at the bridge. Great block by TMD Xiake. I thought that was really good defensive display by him.
Once again, the knight, you know, he is
it's very strong and very cheap as well.
Yeah, it's very versatile. A lot of many players do not like it. I hate the knight. Like I see the knight and I'm like, okay, this is an annoying deck that's coming, and usually it's true. Knight means annoying deck incoming, and Xiake has no qualms. I mean, any strategy, right? So long it gets you to the final. Yeah. Any strategy flies. So it's a wild card. It's your last chance. You got to do it.
So we have seen the graveyard. We have seen minor poison. So we might see another different deck from Xiake in the third game, because he is known to play a lot of different decks, usually fast cycle decks. We do have the game 3 coming up now very quickly.
Here we go.
And then again, this is 1-1. This is the winner's bracket of the wildcard tournament. We do have a double elimination tournament today. Yep. And the loser of this match will go down to the loser's bracket and face elimination if they lose another match.
Alright, both sides just sitting on a little bit of elixir for about 30 seconds, and now Ice Spirit gets deployed. Ice Golem gets deployed. Looks like another mid-range graveyard coming out here from
Or could be Balloon.
Could be Balloon as well, but that seems a little bit more of Hacker's territory.
Yeah.
But we shall see.
Mega Minion is an interesting choice. Or maybe even X-Bow. Xiake is not afraid of using X-Bow.
He is not afraid. Oh, that Mega Minion loses the duel there to the other Mega Minion. A lot of air tech coming out from Xiake. It could be one of his fringe users of the Lava Hound. He has done that before. Fireball coming in there, cleans up the Night Witch, but the bats will make short work of these minions, and they should not be able to land a hit on tower. They actually do land one tiny chip, which is nice.
Xiake is using possibly Giant Minor Poison with the Night Witch.
Oh, good Golem placement. Blocks off the Minor Spade, and now it's looking pretty good. Yeah, there's your X-Bow, you called it. But there's that cannon card. But the thing about the cannon card is once it loses its shield, I think it counts as a new unit. It might redirect. No,
it will. I think it redirects. But the thing is, all the X-Bow locks onto the tower. But
locks on the tower, which is a problematic situation. And again, the Ice Golem being a real pain in the behind there. Going to be drawing away these attackers, and this aerial attack could have done a lot of damage. 2
elixir to draw away 7 elixir worth of units. That yeah, that is very balanced.
Yeah, YaoYao already taking some heavy damage there. Why didn't he go back to banning that Ice Golem? You know, he was the one that had that revolutionary idea to do it in the first place. In the end,
it's trying to.
X-Bow coming down.
Oh,
Golem, that's nice.
Instead of a Giant.
That's pretty nice. It will seal out the X-Bow's attention for sure.
But he does need to support it. Oh, that P.E.K.K.A.
That can't feel good at all.
But the cannon card gonna deal a lot of damage to the P.E.K.K.A. So that P.E.K.K.A. barely survives. X-Bow might be able to lock on to the tower. Nope. Miner comes in to help out, and the X-Bow is down. Can the Mega Minion survive? I don't think so. But Miner does manage to get a few damage on
another
golem. So that is very, very good cycle by YaoYao.
It's now a situation of who can outcycle who. But with that Mega Minion there, the Expo goes down quick. And now he has more chances to do it. Please clone. Please clone. Please clone. No.
If he's gonna clone, it's about time.
There is no way he does that in the wildcard final,
Look,
right?
he's not showing his second. He's not showing his second spell, so that could still be a possibility. There's another spell. I'm not too sure what is it gonna be.
Oh, the cannon card locks onto the tower.
That's
problematic. YaoYao.
YaoYao wins.
YaoYao goes ahead in the winner bracket there. You know, didn't catch my attention for a moment. I thought that cannon card was just going to sit there and mind its own business.
And it
but
was
in
in
the
range.
End, it was in range. Took a few pot shots at the tower. And with that poison, look,
and
he
a
has
victory
that
sign.
Victory sign there. Shooting himself. I'm not sure about that. You know, it's unique for sure. But Xiake goes down. And Detective Hacker, well, now the only way he can realize his dream is to actually drop his game. So
yeah.
I guess he'll have to drop it against Legend then.
Yeah. So
he didn't want to play Xiake.
He didn't want to play Xiake because Xiake did manage to beat Detective Hacker during the finals. But speaking of the finals, Hacker actually won against Legend in the first round. So we are seeing a repeat of that match now. Should be quite soon.
Yeah, it'll be next. It'll be the second winner bracket game. We'll have Hacker versus Legend. And of course, you know, Hacker earlier on the stage, I'm not sure if you heard the interview, he did say he wanted to play against Xiake to get revenge. So the only way that's going to happen now is
a
if
loser's
he drops his game. So,
right, no, Hacker, you don't want to do that now.
You know what you want to do? Drop your game. Go into the lower bracket.
Don't listen to him.
Just for revenge. Do it for the memes.
Don't listen to him. But I mean, anything is possible. Legend definitely wants to revenge as well against Hacker. He went out very early on in the round 1. And then
didn't feel good at all, man. I think he got manhandled by Hacker 3-1.
Remember the bomb tower? That was such an awesome match. The
bridge spam, what?
Yeah, bridge spam, and then come at me, bro. I have the bomb tower, and then the bomb tower squash that bridge spam strategy, and then you got featured on Clash with Ash video as well. That was pretty cool.
That guy catches on everything.
Yeah, he catches on everything.
He just analyzes and breaks down everything. And yeah, man, it's a hype matchup. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, Hacker, we always discuss about his his potential to let his emotions overwhelm him.
He gets frustrated very easily.
He looked a little sad on stage, man. So maybe it's just the morning. He didn't get his coffee or his hot chocolate. Yeah, but it could be something else. But we'll see. I mean, he could be just getting ready for battle. And, you know, I'm not very happy on the day of my exams as well. So it could be just that, nerves. But anyway, we're going to hop over to a short break. And then after that, we'll be back with
Legend against Hacker.
Legend versus Hacker. So stay with us. You're watching CCGS, the wildcard finals, I guess you can call it. See you guys in a bit.